can only play PlayStation 4 games. So if you don't have a PS5, the PS5 is compatible and can play PS5 games as well as PS4 games. So in total, you can still play PlayStation 4 games as equal, same game, same control. You can even use the same hard drive. I've done this myself. If you used to play your PlayStation 4 games off of an external hard drive, you can plug in that same hard drive to the PS5 and jump into the games right away. The PS5 will recognize it and act just like a PS4, so no need to even install anything. You can alternatively try to buy and use third-party accessories to get around this limitation, but this video is all about so now that we've connected the PlayStation 4 controller to the PS5, we can play PS4 games. So look, these two are PS4 games, and these two are PS5 games. We can't play these games. It will simply say, but there is a workaround, and that's why we have this video. Because right now, I'm playing a dual shock. Let's see what happens when I try to play a PS5. Now, I know you can't see my controller right now, so you'll have to take my word for it. It's coming up real soon. There we go. We are in the PS5 version of Sackboy, and I am using a PS4 controller. You can take for some ASMR, here is the So how are we doing this? Technically, I am playing this, but there is a tiny lag. Why is there? Well, that's because. Look, my mouse is still on the screen. I am using remote play. And you can't use it for whatever reason. So if you haven't heard all the hype already about the PlayStation Portal, it's been a few years, so I hope you have heard of it. The main downfall is that it doesn't play the games themselves. It streams them from your PlayStation 5. So you have to put your PlayStation 5 in rest mode and then turn it on with your PlayStation Portal. So essentially, this is just a $300 version of remote play.
Ready to launch.
On your tablet or on your computer, which is what I'm currently doing right now. Now, although the PlayStation 5 controller, you look, the feel, everything, but when you play on your phone, you don't really have that. This is like the PlayStation 1 and other devices try to emulate that. Actually, they did that first, and they an official version of doing it, and that's why it's almost twice the price. So when you're using a third-party accessory, you're not going to have the look and feel of the DualSense controller, which means that there is a way to play PS5 games without I actually gave up on using my PS4 controller until I went to go play it on my PS4 again. After doing research for my rest mode versus turn it off video, I went to try out remote play on different devices, and one of the devices was my PS4. So through the PS4, there was a remote play app, and I could connect to my PlayStation 5 back home. With the PlayStation 4 controller. Yes, there was lag because but it was still possible. So when I came back home, I tried to get the PS4 controller to the computer. That was almost fixed. So that's how I got here, controlling the PS5 with my PS4.
Yeah, don't get caught. It ain't over.
closer. Alright, hopefully you can hear the clip. Almost instantaneous. I wouldn't recommend this for competitive online multiplayer games, but most of the games that we talk about the snippet should be good. It's not a permanent solution, but it's good to know that you have a backup. This is especially helpful if you're in between PS5 controllers. Or you're on your way to get a new one and you have to wait a few days. It's just nice to know that we can still use a PlayStation 4 controller, letting us control our new PS5 system. And if you don't have a computer at home, you can still hook this up to your phone. Yes, you don't have to use the dumb touchpad. It's almost impossible. You can connect your PlayStation 4 controller to your phone, and then you can have the classic PlayStation feel and controlling a PS5 game with a PS4 controller. That's hella tight. Anyways, I hope you found that useful. It's just a little thing I came across and I forgot to share it way back when. Also worth noting, you can totally play remote play with multiple players. So this is from the official remote play website of the PS5 player game. When a player begins using remote play, others can join in as added players. Join a remote play session as an added player. Into the a total of 3 players can join a multiplayer game. Obviously, when the player who started the remote play
Bravo fucking Zulu, Black Ops.
You've got the PS5 boost remote player just like a second controller. So there you go, playing PlayStation 5 games in the PlayStation 4. While both buttons work, there's so many buttons to the back. So there's button still works, power button still works. So this one specifically, the touchpad doesn't really do. If I press the PlayStation button in the middle, it still works. It's still like a PS5 controller. Which is amazing. Now what else?
if I hold